Sacrifice dogs and cats living together. That's hysteria. Wow! Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
What's up, freak shows, and welcome back to the Lucid Nightmare. I'm your host, as always, Jay Schatzer, and today I've got a Halloween treat for you. A little bit late, but hey, that's how I roll. I'm behind on the times, but I can't stop getting back into the Halloween goodness. It is Jack Bender's 1985 classic TV movie. It is The Midnight Hour, and this one is all kinds of fun, outrageous, silly, atmospheric. It's got it all. Just a grand old time. But let's get into it. Here is The Midnight Hour. The Midnight Hour is a tremendously fun and wholly entertaining 80s TV movie which celebrates the season of Halloween and the outrageous horror flicks that come along during that era. Packed to the gills with a gaggle of familiar faces and drowning in spooky atmosphere, this festive and frightening production abounds in creepy creatures, settings, and set pieces that you can't help being swept up in the Halloween tone and unadulterated fun on screen. Morbidly strange and altogether insanely entertaining, The Midnight Hour is a great way to prepare for the Halloween season, and a fantastic watch on a dark and spooky night. The film follows a young dreamer named Phil Grenville and his rambunctious friends who all live in a small town called Pitchford Cove and are preparing for a party on Halloween night. After breaking into a museum to borrow a few outfits for the festivities, the crew heads to the graveyard and recites a passage from a scroll they found in the museum, unwittingly resurrecting a 300-year-old witch named Lucinda Cavender from the dead, along with every evil creature of the night, casting the town of Pitchford Cove into a nightmarish cacophony of ghouls, vampires, zombies, and werewolves. Can Phil, with the assistance of a long-dead cheerleader named Sandy Matthews, destroy the evil Lucinda and save the town as well as their friends? Or is Pitchford Cove destined to become the village of the undead? Robust and lively, the cast of The Midnight Hour is a howl and a half, as they all give hammy performances that border between slasher territory and farcical comedy fare. From blink and you'll miss it roles to full-fledged central stars, the performers on display do a fantastic job in pumping up the Halloween energy and fun of the flick, and they without a doubt make the film a memorable experience. The foul-fanged frontrunners, ghastly ghouls, and unlikely heroes of this macabre production are Lee Montgomery as Phil Grenville, an aloof, love-struck teen who clumsily comes to find that he is his town's only hope of survival. Joan L. Allen as Lucinda Cavender, a sinister witch who aims to take over the sleepy town of Pitchford Cove in the name of evil. Jonah Lee as Sandy Matthews, a beautiful blonde cheerleader ghost who falls for Phil and his dorky ways. Sherry Belafonte as Melissa Cavender, the stunning living descendant of the evil Lucinda, and one hell of a spontaneous performer. Peter DeLuce as Mitch Crandall, a troublemaking jock who's just looking for a good time. LeVar Burton as Vinnie Davis, a horny teen whose lust for getting laid is swapped for an unquenchable thirst for blood. And last but definitely not least is a gaggle of familiar faces played by Kevin McCarthy, Dick Van Patten, Kurt Woods Smith, and Dee Dee Pfeiffer. If there's one thing that The Midnight Hour is not lacking in, is a fantastic cast of colorful characters. As far as holiday TV movie specials go, The Midnight Hour is a fantastic Halloween bash, with outstanding atmosphere, commendable creature effects, and a fun wit and charm that barrels along at a steady pace. You really can't deny the fun that can be had with this hectic flick. from its spooky tone to its tongue-in-cheek nature. The production thrives in its existential dread and whimsy, making for a cinematic combo that is remarkably upbeat and jovial, regardless of its creepy content and visually decrepit persona. As wacky and as wild as you would expect from a mid-80s horror production, the randomness is in full force within this undeniable gem, as we are treated to constant witty banter, countless undead antics, and a full-blown musical production straight out of Thriller, but with a vampire twist. If you love 80s movies and the strangeness that the horror genre would churn out at an almost constant basis, then you will absolutely enjoy this weird and goofy horror flick. In the end, The Midnight Hour is a haunting and hilarious oddity that has one hell of a fun bite. And there you have it, you blood-sucking freaks. That's the awesome and sensationally fun horror flick with a little bit of comedy. That is The Midnight Hour. Just a really awesome movie to play during Halloween. Sorry I didn't recommend it to you for this year, but next year, pop it in, check it out, and really soak in the awesome Halloween goodness. But guys, that's it for me today. Hope you enjoyed that one. I hope you like what I'm doing here. If you do, please like and subscribe, and if you have time, leave a comment below because I love hearing from you guys. But until then, I will see you at the next Lucid Nightmare. See ya!